He threatened to kill me.
No.
Yeah, that was so scary. It was so scary.
Did he sexually abuse you?
Yes. I didn't want to say about that, but he did that. Yeah.
And then he threatened.
Yeah, because after I told him, I asked him, why is he doing that?
Yeah.
He was like, if I hear it from anybody, I'm going to kill you, and nobody's going to know where you're going to go. So,
wow.
Yeah, that's what he did, and yeah, yeah.
Azijaiba, I'm gonna die in the money bite. Brother, I'm gonna die in the money bite. Sister, I'm gonna die in the money bite. Ex, I'm gonna die in the money bite. But you ain't gonna die in the money bite. So it's the money bite. You makara Azijaiba, makara Azijaiba, makara Azijaiba. Wacha nikupatie story za Ulaya, zile story za kutafuta kama pepa potential ya kuishi diaspora Ulaya. Inafanyanga watu kudu vitu za kutisha. Tukipatikana mtu wangu tarudishwa.
Party on the show. So, how are you, my dear?
I'm good, good, and you?
I'm good.
Yeah,
as you see.
Yeah.
Red means good. I look nice.
Yes, you look awesome.
You too.
Thank you so much.
Perfect on you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And thank you for having us in your house.
Sure.
Yeah, we've
welcome.
been talking about this.
Yes.
But finally we found a day. Dear viewers and fans for GK Rap Genius pages, we are here with a very special guest. In our first episode was Popping, and this lady is an amazing lady, a superwoman, and she has a very amazing story, which I want you to sit back and listen, because even me, I'm very, very, very curious. So, my dear, Ebu, introduce yourself to these people.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. John, for inviting me and also for your time.
Thank you.
My name's Victoria, like the government's name. Kenyan government's name are Victoria Wanjikunganga. Yes, born. Yes, thank you. Born and raised in Kenya.
Okay. So in Kenya, where?
In Kenya, okay, I was born in Mombasa.
Mombasa?
Raised in Nakuru.
But you're Swahili, not Mombasa.
But no, I don't have the Kiswahili kile sanifu.
Swahili sanifu?
No, I don't have that.
I thought you live in you have a name there.
Sina kile Kiswahili na jamani, ila kusema kitakuwa kimeingia mchangani, na sina.
Okay.
No, I'm born in Mombasa. I was born in Mombasa, sorry, and raised in different cities. Okay. Nakuru, Nairobi, and then now we are in Naivasha.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
So, where did you go to school?
Okay.
Primo,
I went to Naivasha Central Primary School.
Okay.
Hapo ndipo nilisomea primary school from class 1 to class 8.
Which year?
From 1994 hadi 2001. I know I'm old.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then
after that, I joined high school.
Was that a government school?
Yeah, it was a government school.
Okay.
Naivasha Central Primary School. Everybody from there. Hi. Yes.
Probably they still remember you.
Yeah.
You're a good person, they still remember you.
Yes, but I was a silent girl. Yeah. Like I was that tiny girl. Kenye kamenyolewa nywele. Yes.
Okay, but yeah, we all grew in Primo.
Yes.
Nywele kunyoa ilikuwa si ati nini.
Hapana.
2001 you did Primo.
Yes, I did.
And then high school?
After that I went to high school, Nyakambi Girls.
Okay.
Nyakambi Girls Secondary School in Dondori. That was more school. Hey guy. Uko nako ni baridi. It was
boarding.
Yeah, it was a boarding school.
Okay.
Because the school it is in Dondori, that is like Nyahururu Nakuru hapo katika.
You told me earlier that you had like
asthma. Yes, I was asthmatic.
Okay.
I was asthmatic. But the school was good for me because it was also a provincial school.
Okay.
In it was a discipline. Kai kuamka asubuhi kuomba rosary.
I was a Catholic.
Okay, And then that cold, when you're breathing in, and unfortunately it got too bad. My mom had to always come in and out, Then my mother was like, hey, it's far, from Naivasha to Dondori, it's like 2-3 hour drive, and it's you kwenda, and still you have to go back. So my mother said, no, they just come close to me, and that's why I went to another school.
Then you finished it?
I finished properly, when I went to the next school, I nilimaliza vizuri, and I managed to get out well.
So you've done high school for Form 4 KCSE?
I did KCSE, that was in 2005, 2002, 3, 4, 5, yes, 2005.
Okay. Then you went uni?
After I finished high school, and after I finished the second school, I went, first of all, because I was not yet of age to get an ID. Because I joined school when I was very, very tiny and young. So after kumaliza high school, I malized when I was 17. So after I was done with high school, since I was not allowed to go to college or do anything, so my dad first put me into a place where I did some business here and there. I did farming. I also did sales as sales girl. I also did that sales girling. And in between those years, that year before I got to get 18, I did things on and off.
So you are like busy.
Yes, my dad really put me.
Because I think one of the big problems in Kenya is most of the youths, when we finish high school, we had almost a very big gap, because some of us, to be honest, didn't even know what we want to do after high school. I think the system is, I don't know, it's very different.
It's different,
yes. Because me after college, to be honest, after high school I didn't know what do you want to be. Or, you're still thinking, but
for me, I did sales. That was also a kujaribu thing. But the thing is, me from beginning, I knew I had my role model, my mom. She was a nurse. She's still a nurse. She was always my role model. So I knew I wanted to be a nurse.
So that's what I did. At least you had a
role model to look at. Yes, I did nursing. After that, I went to Tumutumu School of Nursing. It is in Nyeri, Karatina. Yes. So unaiwa iko ya kware. Iko ya kwani kianjiri. Tunataka nakyo. Yatumia nemera wanaru.
Wrong number.
And it was this is awesome. Wow. So I went there for 8 months. I didn't finish. Yes, and then in between I stopped because I always wanted to fly.
To fly kwenda majuu.
Hata ikuwa majuu, I just wanted to be in an aeroplane. Mimi nilikuwa tunataka kwenda kwa ndege. I used to tell my dad mimi hata kama ni kulipa ndege, I come from Nairobi to Mombasa. Ni sawa.
Just as long as
mi bora tu nibebwe na ndege. Nimebebwa na tractor, nimebebwa na gari, nimebebwa na personal, nimebebwa na pickup, nimebebwa na lorry, nimebebwa na boda, pikipiki.
Ndege tu ndio
na ship nilikuwa nimeendesha cause yes in I've not done it psychologically, but my mom used to tell me akivuka ferry pale hivyo akienda kule ngambo nyingine, she was being taken with the ship, so okay, I've taken to the ship, so can I also now have an aeroplane?
Okay, nice.
So that's why I wanted to fly. Yes.
I think it's a lot of kids who want the experience.
Right? So that's what I wanted.
It finally happened someday.
Yeah, it finally happened. The thing is, actually, I was a nursing school, right? In Tomotomo, still practicing. And when I came for holidays, my dad came up. He got off from work, and then he said, hey, he had a friend, a colleague, let me say our colleague.
Yeah.
And the work colleague, the daughter, had already come here in Germany through something they call au pair.
Yeah.
Right? So after she mentioned, oh, my daughter left last week, or hapa kitu kama hiyo. She left to Germany, and through this, maybe if you want, you can also tell your daughter to come.
Okay.
So me this while I didn't know actually my dad had taken me seriously.
You're just talking.
You just say, oh, I want to fly, nataka kufly, lakini pale kumbe mamangu na babangu walikuwa, they were listening to me. He came out that evening, we were busy just having our dinner, and then he was like, wait. See, I heard you want to take a nini dege. I said, yes. Yeah, so are you still having that dream? I was like, yeah, but maybe when I'm done with school.
Yeah.
Then he was like, apana, no, if you want, there's this and this deal that I've nimepatiwa hii information.
Yeah.
However, you have to do some courses. You have to
the language courses.
Exactly, the German courses and all that. I was like, really? So how long are the courses? 4 months. Okay. Then I was like, do you realize I'm still in nursing school? He was like, yes, but you're still young.
Yeah.
Unaweza maliza. You can stop it right now. As in like ukate shule uende pale Ujerumani. It was for 1 year. Actually, it was to come to Germany for 1 year. Then go back and continue with.
And what was the reason, like he scared? Why are you going to Germany?
He had told me about this. I think he was told like it's something good. He had to be a nanny, and I think maybe also everybody have their own luck. Kila mtu akona bahati yake. So I think the girl landed in a good family where they were not like too much all over her. Ama wako wanamfanyia vitu hapa na pale. And so I think it was put in that. So for him, he was expecting I'm coming. Kukuja kufanya nini, kusoma lugha. And then after that, then I can come back.
And continue with your nursing.
With my nursing school, yes. And that's how I came.
Decided it was an opportunity, and I think he just took it like a big opportunity for you.
To have that international. First of all, he wanted his daughter, or my both parents, they wanted their daughter to go out and fly, to fulfill her dream of flying. And secondly, they also thought it is an international experience whereby, she comes to another country and she learns something new. Si abaona wazungu, si sawa wameishi na wazungu, sawa basi.
Nice. Wow, so au pair, the one you're going to do is this. Au pair means house girl.
Yes.
Au pair inamaanisha house girl.
Yeah.
So you've started German courses.
I started German course. It took me like
and
2
is this
months.
now by the Goethe Institute in Nairobi?
No. There was an agent or the woman who really took us, who cared or who taught us in the class. She was an agent, she was a teacher, she was everything.
So she almost like
she prepares everything.
You guys and before you
we fly out. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So
that's
what
nice,
she did.
Nice. Did you have to pay any? I mean, for someone who maybe want to know.
Yes.
Do you have to pay anything?
Yeah. I remember that time that it was back in 2008.
Yeah.
2000 hapo hivyo 2008 mwisho then hapo January February hapo hivyo it was unalipa we were to pay I think 6,000 per month. That's 6,000 Kenya shillings.
Okay.
It's like 60 euros every month.
Yeah.
For the lessons, and then they were for the registration. I think it was kind of 7-8K. I can't remember.
Yeah.
And also you had to pay also for the agency because as an agent, she was one to find a family. She was one to do the connection. So I think there we had to pay like kind of 15-17K.
Okay, in total.
No, not in total. That for the agency. Yeah, so in total, unajikuta you pay like 50,000, like the whole thing, and it was back in 2008. I don't know about today. Yeah.
Also, if anyone is there, we'll maybe post few details, few names.
Yes.
For anyone who want to try.
She was called Janet, in case you still want to know. She's from Naivasha.
Janet.
Hi, Janet.
Okay, so you've gone to school.
Yes.
I know like the process of getting visa when to come in Kenya especially. I've had it, for me also wasn't just a walk in the park.
No.
So how was it for you?
The visa, I could take long at you. I just went.
Did you go during when, because I hear Kitambo in German embassy, there was no appointment. Unaenda tu unasikia kulikuwa kuna jasa ingine.
Well, your time kulikuwa basi ndio work. So they had started to get organized.
Okay.
You know, by then they had now started to get organized, because I remember I had to do mündlich, the oral part of the exams. You know, you have to go and say what's your name, what's your age. Vitu zingine saizi ukaniuliza, I'm like, why are you taking me for a fool? Now by then wasema, hey, they think now I'm intelligent. I went there, they asked me questions, Raisi, what's your name, how's your age, where are you going and all that. The thing is, before you get a visa, first of all, Janet, the agent, she had to get you a family. Okay. With the family, you had some requirements. For example, you had to show that you were playing with kids. You know, they had pictures. Oh, I think I saw the pictures the other day here. You have to show that you can play with kids. You know, you're good with communicating with them.
You know what to do.
You have the hospitality and all that. So so I and then she does the application. She was the one doing all that for you. So ukipata family immediately. That's when you go, you get an appointment to get the visa.
Okay. Yes. Because the embassy also has the information.
Right.
Okay.
Of the family where you're going, and they have to see that you have the insurance and everything. Everything is covered before you come to Germany. So that's how I got it. Like nikaenda nikapata family very fast. And then July, that's when I flew out. I flew out from
Wow. So for you,
Kenya.
like the whole process was actually just smooth.
It was really smooth.
Okay. Umepata visa. So when do you have to travel?
July. In July, the 19th of July.
19th of, you can even remember the date.
Yes, 19th of July 2000. Yes.
Wow. Okay. Is there anything unusual or anything that you remember that that thing I didn't even know how to do it?
No, the only thing I can remember is my legs were swollen. Acha mimi ni mama. The thing is, when my legs were swollen, in the fact that cause si kutoa viatu, unajua venye mtu anafika kwa ndege unatoa unaweka unakaa na tu socks. Wajiko hakutoa.
Umekaa tu hapo na
high heels. By then jina Slay Queen haiko imetokea. Hata isongeniita Slay Queen kana like aki ungeniona na tu high heels aki tumiguu lakini tulifura. So but everything was unusual. So I was super excited with the whole thing,
Wow.
Na hiyo kufuraha yangu, I think hata ndio it overcame the fear that I had. The anxiety and all that.
Like you didn't focus on your fear.
No.
Just on the
To be told, it took me like 1 to 1.5 hours to get out of that shock.
Okay.
And also the shock ya kuona a lot of white people, as long as hata kama si wazungu wote lakini bado ni wale
the experience.
Me I'm used to
You're in another
I'm used to my color, a darker one, a darker shade, or just some shades above my color. Lakini sasa wazungu
kwaona live
mimi nimeona kwa kama ni Wahindi, nimeona kwa Hollywood, kama ni wale wengine nimeona kwa TV and movies. But this one I saw them there.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was a shock. It was a whole thing, like shock after that.
So from Istanbul, where did you land? Frankfurt?
Stuttgart,
Yeah.
Wow. Land Stuttgart.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're meeting now the family.
Yeah.
While the one who invited you?
Yes.
Tell us, how was it? Like the first time you met them?
I still remember the first face I saw. It was, they had written my name on such a big placard.
Chart, like a big chart.
And they written my name, Victoria Wanjiku Nganga. alafu kiflower, and then there was like a teddy bear, a white one. But I can still remember the one holding the teddy bear is the one that I saw first. It was like a small 9-year-old girl. She was with this small glasses, pink one with some. I can still see her picture right now, like with some ribbons here. Yeah. They were not ribbons; they were like to cut to butterfly up, and she was like, you know, like the sweetest smile ever.
Like excited.
Yeah. Hey, Victoria. I'm like, yeah. Yeah. And the father was tall, the mother was tall, and then they had this her and the sister. Yeah. She was 9 months old. Yeah.
There were 2 children, yeah?
There were 2 children.
Okay.
Yeah. So where I had to take care of them.
Okay.
And,
so when you got there, were there any paperwork, or this paperwork already done with the agent?
No, everything was done.
Wow.
Like I bought my papers. I didn't have to do anything.
Okay.
I got and we just left.
So you got there and kuingia job right away.
Nakwambia hata hakuna kukakabash. Unajua ile venye the way tusherehe zile za welcome
balloon.
Do for who?
Okay, so umeingia job. So tell us also for the girls out there, maybe who want to try this house girl.
Yeah.
What is the kind of job? Is this same as the maid? So you go ushafanya maid home, but okay. Now you're starting job.
Yeah.
And you say your job was just to take care of the kids.
The contract. In the contract. There is a difference between the contract, the written, the theory, and the practical. The practical.
Okay.
So in the contract, it was only me to take care of the children and to just my
work. To take care, you mean like what kind of things?
Yeah, taking care, like taking them to school, to take them back home, to play 1 or 2 hours, not more than that. No.
No cooking.
No cooking.
Washing.
No washing.
No washing.
No.
So just make sure the kids are on time in school.
Yeah.
Pick them.
Yeah. My world was supposed to evolve around the kids only, like, and it's not like cleaning. No. It was only to take care. But
how much? If I may ask, how much were you getting?
€260 per month.
260. That's at least 26K.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. When
do you still get taxed?
No, that was much. It was already taxed everything. That was the net.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you feel was it enough when you get €260?
At first, because you know, when you're coming from Kenya.
Yeah.
Na pale Kenya, you're used to getting maybe for a month or because now for a high school kid or for tuseme college, because I'd already tasted college life. That was kidogo much. Because nilikuwa nimezoea maybe for 3 months I get maybe mingi, it was like 4K or 5K.
Wow.
Mingi.
Yeah.
So when you come here,
unapata at least
26,000 per month.
Then you think, oh, many dosi.
We mimi nimeomoka.
Ushikiki. Upambwingwi. Wow. 26,000.
26,000.
Yeah. Wow.
Nikwambie anyway, at first nilikuwa na hii pesa yote ni mimi peke yangu. Not until I started now paying my own things, because with the family, remember on the other side, also for the girls who are trying to get to au pair, what is written, but what you're coming to do is also different.
So the employer, they change, they don't obey what is on the contract.
Unfortunately.
Okay. So you have started. It's going well.
Yeah.
How long did you work for the family?
For the family, I worked for like 6 months.
6 months.
Didn't work.
So tell us, you stopped.
Yeah.
And you stopped because why?
Where do I start? First of all, it was because of the family, the man.
Yeah.
You know, black don't crack. We are good.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think it was also his first time to see a black person very close.
Okay.
And we got features where not everybody got them. So I think either he got shocked. So every time I would walk, you could see the eyes like,
Okay.
And it was not like those eyes where I'm like, oh wow, you look good. Oh wow.
How old was the man?
He was, let's say he was kind of 40 years. In his 40s.
And you were just on your 20.
20. If I
mtoto tu bado ya. But anaona tu.
Anaona mwanamke.
Anaona mwanamke. Okay. So it got very serious?
No, it got very serious. And also, I also had a problem with the family because of the food. Hata kama watu wengi wacha nikwambie was for the white people out there who really think bad about Africans. We have food back in Africa. We have food. Why I'm insisting on that.
Yeah.
It's because in this family, I remember it was always said that I should eat when they have already eaten. Like I should eat the rest of the food. You understand?
Yeah.
So like wakikuja lunch, because here in Germany they only eat lunch, warm food. In the evening wanakulanga vitu zingine. So when they would serve, when they put food, they cook food, they would they would sit on the table, then they would tell me maybe to play with the younger child.
Okay.
And then huyu mkubwa akimaliza kukula, I was supposed to exchange. Now I play with the older child.
Yeah.
And when they are done with the family, when they are done with the eating, and when they were done with eating, that's when they tell me, kula hiyo mabakisho.
So you are like going to forgive saa. Hey.
Imagine, and then they would say, so all the same you're used in Africa, there's no food. I'm like, and when
they used to say that on your face.
Guy.
And they don't know.
Imagine
their food comes from Africa.
Thank you. Imagine most of the food that we see in the supermarkets, they are from South Africa, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania. You name it. Coffee, But they said in Africa, I should have gotten used because in Africa there's
we don't
no
have food.
And I'm like, really. So
and this is a family, so.
And they were very well off, by the way.
Yeah.
That family was rich. Were
financially.
Very rich. Financially, you could see even the house they are living, it was super good, super big.
Okay.
And they could not afford food for my stomach. This small stomach like this.
So, did this start right at the beginning? Or is something that developed with time?
Let me say the first month, walikuwa wazuri. They were good. They were very, they were all welcoming and all that, showing me their new food, their new, I don't know, the cultures and all that.
Yeah.
But with time wakaanza kubadilika. Nikaambiwa sasa hata I'm not even supposed not only take care of the kids, I'm supposed to iron the clothes. Not only iron the clothes, I'm supposed to wash the house. Not only wash the house, there was a room they had like on the 4th floor because they had this huge house. On the 4th floor, they had not washed or cleaned it for months or years.
Wow.
I was told to clean that. It took me I think 3 weeks to clean that room. That's how bad it was.
Wow.
And that one, and then I had to kwanza sijui kufagia nje. They started even washing cars. I remember even cleaning the cars. They started changing gradually. They started changing. Nikasema, inaye. Anyways, I think it got to a point where the man started looking me so, sasa not only was he looking me like that, now I think he started looking me sexually. And of course, a woman will always notice when the husband changes, It's all psychological.
He was doing in front of his wife?
Yes, and maybe sometimes he's not doing in front of his wife, but the wife is watching, maybe from downstairs.
She knows
she sees. Yeah. You have a wife, she will knows when something changes. Yeah. So the same case applied, and now the woman started scolding me for no reason.
Now she's think you are the problem.
Yeah. Okay. And that's the problem with a lot of station topic for another day. But she started scolding me, fighting me, and I'm like, What is it?
Yeah.
It went too bad that I had to be sent to the father of the lady.
Okay, can they do that? Like,
no, they're not allowed. It's not allowed. I'm not an object to be transferred. I'm human.
So if they don't need you anymore, they're allowed to
stop. No, if they like, for example, if for example, right now I'm in Germany, I have an au pair.
Yeah.
If I'm not pleased with her, it's my duty to go and tell the agents, I'm not pleased with this girl. Yeah. Please take her. Since her 1 year is not over, she has a 1 year of contract. So even the visa, it's written 1 year. Yeah. So I'm not allowed unless the girl wants, unless the au pair girl wants to go back. Yeah. Then she can go back. Okay. But till then, she's not allowed to. I'm not allowed to send her back.
You as the employer.
Me as the employer.
The girl can decide to go back.
Yeah, but me as an employer, I'm not allowed
to change
the families.
Or to stop working for this specific family.
Yeah.
But they are not supposed to send you before 1 year.
Yeah. What one should also understand, that a lot of employers or people who are having au pairs, they are not informed on this. They think they can take you to the airplane and just let you go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's what they think. But normally, if a girl has 1 year and she doesn't want to go, she has the right to go to look for another family. Yeah. And also, she's also allowed to what is it called? To go and decide anyhow. She has the decisions. She has the power on her hand. Yeah. Yeah. On her hands. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Wow. So vitu zimekuwa ngumu na jamaa anaanza sasa kunyemelea. Mama ndo huyo naye anaona huyu msichana anataka kuniharibia ndoa, kuniibia mzee. Sasa ukaamua kufanyaje?
No, I decided to sisa, after they took me, I was that Kayan girl. Sometimes when you're exposed, it was too much exposure. Mara moja, so I had a lot to absorb. So I did not even think, and I did not have so much friends where I would say that I would talk to them. I did not have. I was new. I had no one. I didn't sikuwa najua yoyote here in Germany. Yeah. So I went when with this Guka, now the father to the host mother. He used to go for dances, line dances. Zile za Kmakauba. Yeah. So he used to take me along. Okay. And that's when I met a lady in that dance group, and with them I really needed to talk,
someone.
I needed to talk to someone who is not, you can never talk to it. I could not talk with the father, for example, because hata huko kwenye walikuwa wamenituma kwa huyo baba yao, I used to be worked also like a small slave. I have to do maua. Yeah. I had to take care of flowers, roses.
Sasa ni kulima.
Alafu jamani, how am I going to limia flowers? Me, I've never limia flowers. Me najua kulimia mboga, waru.
But your flowers is another case.
Flower kwanza, you roses, you're supposed to take care of them differently. And then now it's another process of teaching me. This girl is already blocked in the head because of what she's going through. And now you want to teach her again some things. And I'm like, anyway, by then I did not take it, but I knew inside me I'm getting blocked. Something is blocking me. I knew it, but like mtu saa zingine when you're stressed, there's something they say, you don't want to take it serious. Nicht
vulnerable. Like you block it, like the reality.
You don't want to take the reality.
Let me ask you, now this time 6 months. Yeah. Have you met any Kenyan?
No.
Nobody. Any African?
Oh wait, I met Dorcas. Oh, we're still friends. She's my good friend. Yes.
From Kenya?
Yes. She was from Kenya, but she was like, nilikuwa nimekuja July, alikuja October.
Okay, so she was also new.
She was new. Okay. It's like actually I'm the one who was orienting her. Okay. And we actually met when I was almost leaving.
Wow.
That's when because I didn't stay with the first family for long. I stayed for 6 months.
And did you tell her
No, I was not.
Okay, you didn't share
because it's not like we met and we just got friends.
Yeah.
Both of us had trust issues for some reason.
So all this time, these things you're just keeping.
I'm keeping to myself.
Okay.
I'm like,
wow.
It will, So I wanted to talk to someone.
About
the problems I was going through. So I met these ladies and Elvira, I still remember her name.
Yeah.
She helped me. And
she was also from Kenya? Or?
No, she's a German.
She was a German.
She was a German.
Okay.
And she helped me out and she got me another family.
Okay.
Yeah, so and that's how I started now getting the courage after they got me a family, and now I started to get the courage of now moving on.
So did you get the family right away, or it was also another process that did you have to register anywhere or just change? Really
with Elvira, I don't know how she did it, but she just with a contact, vitamin B connection here and there. That's how she went and got me a family, and that's how it was. So I just needed to just come out from one family to the next one. That was it. I did not have to go to any agent, but normally one can use the agent. It's not like I did not have. If I wanted to use the agent, I would have used it. But it was
but you can still, if you find a family before, you don't have to involve the agent.
No, if you find it, then you don't have to involve them.
And how about the visa? Do you have to also now change the visa, renew, or you continue?
Yeah, it was a contract for 1 year, so it was. I had the choice to continue.
So you worked 7 months, 6 months for the other first family.
Other family, yes.
And now the next 6 months is what was remaining time for the second family.
Exactly.
Okay, and then what happened?
I actually for the first family, I was not sure how to tell them and all that.
Yeah.
So I remember I told you when I was in high school I used to suffer from asthma.
Yeah.
So after that time when living with Guka, when I was living there, I said, I'm not feeling well. So I went, he had to take me back.
Yeah.
And when I was there, the guy shouted, the father to the family, the host father shouted at me. He shouted at me, was like, why are you getting sick at this moment? You have to work and all that. So when he shouted at me, I peed on myself. But I was like, and then I peed on myself because of fear.
Wow.
And that's when I was like, this is it. Now, this is it. I've swallowed it too much. Now, this is it. And that's when I went and packed my stuff. Elvira came and took my stuff.
Yeah.
And when they came thinking that they can deport me back to Kenya. My stuff already gone. Everything was gone. Elvira had already taken my stuff and gone to the next family.
Is cleared with
everything. So even when they thought that they were going to deport me, everything was already organized, and I went to the next
And
family.
this man shouting now, how about his wife? How is she behaving?
She was there. She was looking at it like,
okay.
Like that,
She was also happy.
She was happy.
Finally, the problem of her marriage, what she thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I just left the family.
Wow. And right, just like that, you went to the second family.
Yeah.
And I guess it was better?
No. It was from, what is it called? What do they call it? From cooking pan to fire.
Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Exactly. Out of the frying pan to the fire. So that's how it was. That's how.
So it's not even getting better.
No, it did not get better.
And why is that?
Let me say, to the next family I had 4 kids to take care of. Okay, no, there were 4 kids, but I had to take care of 3. But I had to also take care of the older one. And I'm not going to disclose this raw, but I'm just going to put it around I'm going to beat around the bush. Let me be honest on it. I had the best host mother in the second family. She was super good. Okay. But the father, he did something to me very, 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 very bad. Oh. Until to an extent where he has patrolling normal.
Like
threatened. He threatened to kill me.
No.
Yeah, that was so scary. It was so scary.
Did he sexually abuse you?
Yes. I didn't want to say about that, but he did that. Yeah.
And then he threatened.
Yeah, because after I told him, I asked him, why is he doing that?
Yeah.
He was like, if I hear it from anybody, I'm going to kill you, and nobody's going to know where you're going to go. So,
wow.
Yeah, that's what he did, and yeah, yeah,
wow.
He, I got threatened. Unfortunately, I did not have much information. You know,
like where to go and who. How about the woman
she didn't know.
You didn't tell anyone?
Mm-mm.
Because you were threatened.
I was threatened.
And you believe he will do that.
Yes. You know, we see that in the movies, right?
Yeah.
There are those movies which you watched, and you watched something
and
like that
similar. And we've seen
also
not in Saudi Arabia. We've seen a lot of girls take this.
Yeah.
So like this is the thing. People, when you talk of Europe, people actually don't believe.
They don't believe
these things can happen.
They do believe.
Because we are so much focused on like Saudi Arabia, and those things happen.
Yeah.
But it's true, they happen anywhere.
They happen, and trust me, you know, the worst thing is that somebody will expect maybe it's just a person from the street who is going to threaten something like that.
Yeah.
But now, when I go to this, and also things that I've passed through later on in life, even like last year, I also had someone putting a gun on my head because they wanted to sexually abuse me, and it was not somebody who you think.
Wait, what do you mean?
But that was
last year?
Yeah, last year in December. That is another story for another day. But trust me, I'm telling you the things. You expect people that are doing this. Don't have jobs. No, but these are doctors, professors, these are teachers, these are people who are really high ranked doing this. You know, I don't know which girl is listening to this, but don't trust anybody just because they have decent jobs. Not everything that shines is gold. Not everything that glitters is gold, because the first ever incident being sexually abused was here in Germany, and it was not anybody from the street.
Not a thug or anybody suspicious.
It was a doctor. He was a doctor owning his own praxis. Yeah, so never expect somebody. And you see people like that, he had access of all kinds of medicines.
Yeah.
And that's what he used to do to me. He would drug me, then misuse me. You know, so, and I only have one, let me tell you, I know if she watches here, I only had one witness who witnessed all that happening.
So someone witnessed this?
Someone witnessed it.
Have you ever thought of reporting this person?
The thing is, after, you know, at that particular moment, after being threatened, I blocked. I was like, I shut that. Like, I was like, okay, you do it as long as you don't kill me. You do it, then I just need my life back, you know.
So do you think if he's someone who is in a public service, a doctor yourself, do you think you could, maybe you're not the only one, he could be doing this to many? I
believe he has done it because with the courage that when I remember all the pictures or the images, you know, or when my mind plays back, this is something that of course he had not done. That was not his first time to do it, and neither was it his last time. Because even the threatening, the way it came, when I played, you know, in my head, the courage that he had, because I still, sometimes when I get to that moment, I still see him like coming to my face, like right here, telling me on my face, if you tell anybody, I'm going to kill you. It was not his first time. This was something that he was doing to a lot of girls. Back to reporting is like, I came like after 10 years, that's when I started talking about it openly.
Yeah.
Or openly in this way, I'm sitting with a person and we're just having a chat, and you know,
they will come up.
Yeah, that one will come. And then after 10 years, I'm telling you, after 10 years, that was in end of 2019, that's when I started talking. I'm telling you, like, it was 10 years later. I started talking about it. I was not comfortable. I had not healed because I could feel the anger. I could not even talk. I was feeling ashamed. The thing is, also, you know, like we say, women are enemies of fellow women. This is also something, because I remember that particular time I had a couple of friends from Kenya. Had you know, we had met and all that. And I told them about that, and they were like, what is a doctor going? How is a doctor going to like you or to take any advantage of you? You're just an au pair, just an au pair. You know, that one is already fear. That is already putting you down. So, at that particular moment, I was like, yeah, maybe they are right. Maybe they are right.
So they think it has to do with a class.
Yeah, exactly. So when until one of the
and
girls,
these are Kenyans.
yes.
Wow. Until the people you expect to
the people whom I expected to come and tell me, oh, Vicky, come here, darling, and all that. They were the people to tell me, no, you're not worthy. You're not worthy to be admired by a doctor. You're not worthy to be. How would you even think about that? Until one of those girls came and saw it, and she was like, oh, okay, and then that was it. You know, she
believed.
She saw it and she believed, and then she was like, okay, maybe that's why you do this, that's why you do this. And after 10 years I could not report, because I think such cases, you have a duration of 10 years to report.
Yeah.
So by the time I started to open up and to talk about it, the 10 years were already gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope someone see this story somewhere in Germany who understand the law, and I hope something can be done. You know, to people, you know, because I think in this case women can be very vulnerable. People like that taking advantage. Yeah. I'm sorry, Vicky, for that.
I grew stronger.
It's really courageous for you to even
talk about it. Yeah, I never talked about it. I actually openly didn't ever. This is my first time. Yeah. But it's, for me, why I'm saying this is that women out there, we should not be enemies. When a girl tells you about something, just sit down and listen. Or even if it's your age, just listen to her and just take, give her the heart to, give her the courage. Because the moment you don't believe her and you show that you don't believe her,
then the rest of the people won't even
not. And then she'll not even have the courage for herself. Because if only those girls were like, really, how can they do that? We know we were full of fire, we were full of energy. If they had, if it had come up, we would have protected maybe another girl. Okay, let me say I played a little role after that, whereby I told the next girl who followed, I was like, you have to be careful when you're closing your door, please be putting a chair on your door, because that guy would come in the night and do the rest of his things. And he would come, the woman is sleeping upstairs, because she used to sleep like 3 floors on top. And he would come, he does his business, like he would play the wash machine, it's loud, and he would play the music in the next room, so nobody would get, to avoid this noise to go further. So I used to tell that girl, close the door with the sofa, because this guy has a key to the room, and I think the girl also left. Later on, I heard the woman was looking for me, but I was not ready to talk. So that's why I disappeared. If we ever meet in life, of course, I'm going to tell her what really happened. Because I know she knows what happened, but she didn't have anybody to tell her. I believe so.
So, So, that's first test, or maybe this first wave.
The second wave after being not fed.
Around you, I feel so blessed. Around you, I feel like a man. Around you is where I wanna be. Around you, I feel like a man. Around you, I feel so blessed. Around you is where I wanna be. So I say I do, I say I do, I say I do, I say I do, I say I do.